up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell down below so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Now we got our Boxycharm. I'm so excited for this month's Boxycharm because you guys saw the goodies that a lot of people are getting, and there's some bomb ass goodies, and I'm wearing them and I'm rocking them right now. Just so you know, here's a little sneak peek of what the look looks like. I'm so excited to share these items with you, but before we get into the video, let me explain to you, if you guys do not know what Boxycharm is, I got you, girl. So Boxycharm is a monthly subscription where you get 5 full-size items delivered to your front door for only $25 a month. But that's enough about that. I know you guys are here for the chisme, so let's jump right into the video. Suavemente. Okay, so let's open up our Boxycharm. We got it right here, and these are all the goodies that I got this month. We have a theme and it's called Harvest, and girl, I'm so excited for this box because I got a bunch of good goodies right here. Okay, so I have some skincare goodies down here that I'm going to be using before I apply any kind of makeup. So I'm going to go in first. We got a cleanser. So we got this cleanser right here, and it is from Peach and Lily. It's called the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. This is what the packaging looks like, and once you open it up, it comes in this kind of packaging, and I actually really like this. It's super cute. I don't know, it feels like a skincare product. A little bit of details on this cleanser. It says that it is supposed to make a difference between healthy skin and a problem-prone skin. This is a gentle sulfate-free cleanser. It contains no harmful ingredients, and it keeps your skin barrier intact, so then you can start your routine right with this skin that feels deeply cleansed, refreshed, and hydrated. No, pues it has a lot of claims, and we're gonna put that to the test right now because I have not done anything to my skin. My skin is literally looking its roughest it has like in a while. I have breakouts, I have all kinds of stuff. Let's check it out. I usually do this in the bathroom, but I kind of want to show you guys. I'm supposed to have a little bit of a wet face, so I'm applying some water just like this so I can like scrub it in front of you guys. It comes with the sealant right there, and you kind of just open it up like that. Let's put it back on. We're gonna put, it says a dime size, which is like, that's bigger than a dime size. I always go heavy when it comes to cleansers. I don't know, it makes me feel more secure about the cleansing part of it. And it does have like a nice little scent to it. It just smells like skincare product, to be honest. It smells like a cleanser. And as I'm scrubbing it all around my face, I do feel that it is drying down. So yes, I would highly recommend you do this step right in front of the sink so you can add a little bit more water. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this off, pat it dry, and I'll be right back to continue on to the next step. Okay, so I'm back. I already patted my face dry, and honestly, it did really good. I liked how it felt very nice and smooth on my skin. And not only that, but I know when a cleanser does a good job when my skin looks pale after cleaning it off. You guys can see like how pale my skin looks, and that is when I use good cleanser. So I actually really like this. And this Peach and Lily cleanser does retail for $28. Now let's go on with the second skincare item, which is this right here. This is called Yensa Pumpkin Tumeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask plus 8 Super Orange Essence. Let's go ahead and give this a go. I'm just like, I really don't want to ruin my skin. It also does have a sealant right here, so you open it up. I'm gonna damp up my skin again because it says that you're supposed to apply it on damp skin. There we go. Okay, so here we go again. I'm gonna have some good looking skin by the end of this video. And by the way, this one does retail for $45, which is a lot. It comes out orangey like this. And let's just go in. Oh, that feels a little rough. Okay, be very careful when using this exfoliator. I felt that extremely rough on my skin right now. Like, I feel if I don't do it gently enough, it'll scratch the surface of my face. And it has like it does have a little pumpkin spice smell to it. It does remind me of November, of Thanksgiving, which I actually really enjoy it. But honestly, that is actually pretty harsh on my skin, I'm not gonna lie. I added a little bit more water because, yeah, girl, I'm gonna have to take this off. This is kind of hurting my skin a little bit. Okay girl, I'm back, and honestly this kind of, I don't know, like I like the smell and I enjoyed it, and my skin looks absolutely like really good. Like it looks bomb. Pero that was rough, honestly, for my skin. And I want to point out that my skin is sensitive, okay? But honestly, for my skin, that felt a little bit more on the rough side. I'm gonna do my brows and the rest of my face routine off camera. I'll be right back because we got some eye products up in this box that we gotta review, girl. Okay, so I am back. I kind of did like my makeup just kind of natural right now. I didn't put like any heavy blush or highlight because I want to see how my eyeshadow turns out, and then like I'll continue on with my lippy and stuff. Before getting into eyeshadow, we do have this right here, and it is from Lamar Cosmetics. It is called Pero Primero Primer, which this, honestly, if I ever invented primer, this is what it would be called. Pero Primero Primer. Like that suits me. This is a water-based primer designed to glue eyeshadow on into place to maximize color, pearl, dimension, and it's water and wear resistance, and it is enriched with shea butter to provide skin conditioning and moisturizing benefits. So this one does retail for $15. You know, I have heard of Alma Cosmetics, but I just never actually tried their brand. All their stuff looks amazing, and look at the consistency. So the consistency of this primer kind of does feel like a watery concealer. So let's go ahead and gently place that. I have nothing on my eyes, by the way. I did conceal my brows, but I only concealed right beneath them. I didn't drag it all the way down to my eyelids. As it's drying down, I've noticed that it's very tacky. When usually I apply primer, they dry down and you can't really feel them, but this one feels different. It feels very, very tacky on my skin. You guys can see literally, it's sticky. Which I would say that's perfect for like if you want to apply glitter. I don't know about eyeshadow because I've never tried anything like that. And then right here you can see the barrier between my foundation and the eyeshadow primer. Like you can see right here the difference, and not fond of it, pero I'm gonna have to try to fix that. I'm gonna give it a quick second to see if it does dry down. I don't like that I see a bunch of patches right here. Okay, it doesn't appear to be drying down, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna continue on with the eyeshadow. And for the eyeshadow palette, we do have this palette right here, which I'm so excited to try out. This is from Natasha, Denona. It's called the Peak Palette. So basically these are all different kinds of formulas from the classic Biba, Safari, and Sunrise eyeshadow palettes. You'll find yourself reaching for this all season long. Honestly, I can tell that I would be reaching out for this palette all season long because it honestly has, okay, it only has 5 eyeshadows in this palette, pero I think that's all you need for this season. Like these are all the eyeshadows that we go to. The only thing that I'm noticing right here, it retails for $48. $48 for 5 eyeshadows, girl. These have better be the best eyeshadows of my life. Honestly, they're gorgeous though. I'm not gonna lie. They're so stunning. And let me get the swatching. So here's the swatches for all 5 shades. We do have 1 shimmer and the rest are mattes. We have kind of like a bone tone right here, this orangey shade, this dark brown, and one right in between those two. So let's just go right in and try it out. I'm gonna do something, you know, that I can use all 5 shades to them. So I am gonna start off with this shade right here. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a beautiful shade. Dude, that is pretty. I could literally wear this shade by itself. That is how pretty it is. The only thing that I want to point out right now during this process is that I wished I had a different eye primer or a concealer because I feel the tackiness of the primer. Yeah, it grips on the eyeshadow. It does. But I feel like it doesn't let me blend it as I should. Like I really have to work for it. And that's not the eyeshadow's fault. I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna apply it right underneath my brow bone right there to see if I can make something blend a little better right there. Okay, now let me see if I can go back in with the other shade. And try a different brush. The other one, I felt like it had too much of the eyeshadow tackiness on it. Now I'm gonna deepen it up with this shade right here, the deep brown. I'm gonna see where this look takes me, because honestly, I don't know. I'm just placing shadows where I feel like they should belong. Let's put it in this outer corner right here. And girl, this is extremely beautiful. Like, it's pigmented, but it blends so beautifully. Girl, honestly, this formula is everything. Okay, now I'm gonna take this orangey shade right there, and I'm gonna place it right in that outer corner right there. Oh, that is such a pretty shade. They're all pigmented and so pretty. Girl, she was right when she said that this is the perfect fall palette. And then back in with that bone shade, I'm actually gonna apply it right in the beginning part of the cut crease and blend those two in together. Then I'm gonna take the shimmer right here. I'm gonna pop that right in my inner corner. Oh, that is pretty, girl. Oh my God, dude, this palette is honestly heaven. Heaven in a palette. Heaven on November in a palette. Now, last but not least, we have this mascara right here. It's from Milk Makeup. It's a Kush waterproof mascara, and it does retail for $24. I actually like the packaging. This is so different. It's just, oh my God, this mascara is huge. Let's open it up. I want to see the wand and how it looks like. Damn, girl, that's a big ass wand. So I'm gonna pop that. I just want to see what it does before applying my falsy lashes. Oh my God, it does do its thing. That was like one coat. Oh my goodness. It honestly takes a while for mascaras to do something to my lashes, but this one, like ASAP, girl. Look at my lashes, like you can actually see them. Oh my God, are you seeing this? Girl, I struggle so much with mascaras. And this one just like, it didn't like nothing. And you know what, since we're right here, might as well finish off the bottom eyeshadow. I'm taking this shade right here first and blending it in. I want to see what it does like on the bottom, because I didn't apply the primer to the bottom. So I want to see if it easily blends out the same way or even better. Cannot get over this eyeshadow formula, I swear. Okay, I'm gonna put on my falsies and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back with the final look. Okay, amigas, I am back with the final look. I did a bunch of warm tones on my cheek, on my lips. I did kind of like an ombre lip, and I really love the turnout of this complete look. So now let's get to reviewing each and every one of these products that I received in my Boxycharm. So let's begin with the cleanser. This cleanser actually worked very well. I liked how it felt on my skin. It didn't have a strong scent. Overall, I liked how my skin looked after using it. I have no complaints about that. The price point, I want to say it's fair. So I'm really glad this was in my Boxycharm, because I know I'm going to be using that. Let's go ahead and add that $28 to my calculator. Then next we have the Yensa. This is the exfoliator. Honestly, I really liked the smell. I liked how my skin looked. Everything was good except the feeling, the texture. I felt like it was way too harsh on my skin. My skin is just way too sensitive for these kind of products. I felt like, I don't know, I tried to use a gentle hand, but I couldn't. And it just, I felt it scratching my top layer of my skin. It was not gentle whatsoever. Maybe because I do have a more sensitive skin type. Maybe if you have rougher skin, you'll be okay with it. But as far as for me, I didn't like it. I don't think I'll be using this anymore. Let's add that for $45 onto my calculator as well. Now we have the Lamar Cosmetics. This is the Pero Primero primer. Honestly, I thought that this primer was gonna be bomb. I don't know, I had high expectations of it. Maybe because I seen the brand everywhere, and I really thought, like, you know, I got the hype. So I was like, you know what, this is gonna be bomb. Actually, I didn't enjoy it. I really did want to like it, but in reality, it was way too tacky for me. The consistency of it was perfect. The tone of the primer was perfect, but when I applied it, it wasn't drying down to a finish that I like. It was just very tacky. If I were to use that primer and then put glitter on top of it, then I would be okay with it, because I would feel it's more of a glitter primer. But to be an eyeshadow primer, I didn't like it. So let me add that to my calculator. That was for $15. Here's where we get to the good part, okay? Let's talk about the Natasha Denona palette. This palette, I felt like it was just everything you need for this season right now. I'm so glad that I got this in my Boxycharm because these colors, first of all, these colors are going to be the type of shades that you're going to be going to for the next couple months, whether you want a wearable look or a more bold, drastic look like the one I have on right now. So it just doesn't matter what kind of look you're going for. This is the palette that you're going to want in your vanity. Honestly, this palette took me by surprise. I was just like, okay, what is this going to bring to me? It brought me pigment. It brought me amazing formula. It blends out beautifully. Like everything just worked out beautifully with this. And I'm so glad that I was able to try this out, and I'm going to put that into my calculator right here. And another reason why I'm so glad that I got it in my Boxycharm is because this palette does retail for $48, girl. I know, a mí también me dolió el codo. And last but not least, we got this Milk Makeup mascara. Honestly, this is probably the one that surprised me the most. I didn't expect much. I don't expect much from mascaras because it's like whether they work, whether they don't work. But I felt like this one took me in for a surprise because I've explained to you guys so many times that my lashes are just small. They are hard to review mascaras. Like I don't like to review mascaras for that reason only, because I feel like my lashes alone don't do any mascara justice. But to be honest, like I was shook. I swiped it a couple times on my lashes and it did its thing. Like it made my lashes come out to play. And overall, I love the packaging. I love the heaviness of the mascara. It feels luxurious. The wand was freaking fat and perfect. Like I like my wands. So let's go ahead and add that mascara, $24, to my calculator. And we got a grand total of $160 worth of makeup products right here in my Boxycharm, which is absolutely amazing. Well, you guys, that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this review, and if you did, as always, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!